What's up, guys? Welcome to another week of workouts. I hope you're ready to work hard today because we got a brutal workout. They're all brutal. This one's especially brutal. Why? Because it has the longest work intervals that I've ever programmed for a Move Fast Live Well workout. We are going to do 2 big intervals of 9 minutes. 9 minutes, then we'll rest for 2 minutes, then another 9-minute interval, and you're done for the day. You want to go as hard as you can and push your limits, but you don't want to come out so hot that you're dead after 2 minutes. Our first 9-minute interval, we will climb the rep ladder, 3 reps, 6 reps, 9 reps of each of these movements. So we'll do 3 burpees, 3 thrusters, 3 sit-throughs, 3 skater jumps, then we do 6 of everything, then 9, then 12. We get as high as we can in 9 minutes. Doesn't matter how high you get. Maybe you get through a few rounds, maybe you get through a bunch of rounds. I don't care. You do not have to stay with me. You can go ahead of me, fall behind me. That's totally fine. If you don't want to count reps, just go right along with me and move to different movements when I do. Here we go. Burpees. We're dropping our chest all the way to the ground and coming back up, jumping at the top. Nothing special about it. If you can't get all the way to the ground, just stop at the top of the push-up position, a high plank. Just 3 reps on this first round, so now we're moving on to thrusters. You can do 2-arm variation if you like. I'm using a single dumbbell because 2 would have crushed me. Squat all the way down, press all the way up. I'm going to switch hands every round. Sit-throughs are up next, just 3. We're on all 4s. We twist and kick a leg through as we come up on one arm. Skater jumps, make sure you have some distance, make sure you have a clear path to jump from. We're jumping off of one foot and landing on one foot, working on our balance and explosive power. That's the first round finished for me. Now I'm going to go through the same list, 6 reps of everything now, starting back with burpees. I'm back to those thrusters. I'm starting with my left hand this time to do my 6 reps. I decided that I would change halfway through the reps on each set. So 3 on my left hand, straight to my right hand for the next 3. Full squat, full press, every rep. Remember, the trick to the sit-throughs is to bend your knees. Don't try to do them in a full push-up position with a straight body. Bend the knees and kick your leg through. If you can't make it all the way through, that's okay. For these skater jumps, be athletic. Work on balancing, coordinating your jump, landing on one foot, and being in control of your body weight. This will keep you young, athletic, and injury-free forever. I'm back to burpees for my round of 9. You guys, wherever you're at, keep pushing, keep working. We're just over 2 minutes into this thing. We got a long way to go, so pace it out and keep working. You've got 5 minutes left. You have done 4 minutes of work. Whatever round you're on, keep working, keep moving, keep focusing on the quality of your movements and your reps. When you get into these rounds with the bigger rep numbers, just breathe your way through it. Don't try to go too fast on something like a burpee. Just do a rep, stand up, take a breath. Do another rep, stand up, take a breath. My thrusters, I'm still splitting up half and half on each arm. So over here, I'll do my first half on the right and then try to quickly switch to my left. I told myself I was going to do all my thrusters unbroken and not take any breaks during those sets. Sit-throughs right after the thrusters is very challenging because your shoulders are already fatigued. We purposely made the workout this way, so enjoy that toughness. We're on the final 90 seconds, guys. This is the home stretch. Let's rock and roll. Final 30 seconds. I'm on my round of 15 here, so I'm going to do 8 thrusters in one hand, 7 in the other. Wherever you're at, make sure you lay it all out there. We have a big rest coming up. Make sure you earn it. Final rep and rest. Great job. 9 minutes is a long time to work without a rest, so enjoy this 2 minutes. Breathe, get your heart rate down, get your breathing rate back to normal. As always, just as a reminder, if you're doing this correctly, you should thoroughly need this 2 minutes of rest. If you ended that 9 minutes and don't feel like you wore yourself out very much, you missed the mark. You either need to use a heavier weight or you need to pick up the pace and intensity of your reps. It's all good. You're getting good work done no matter what, but if you feel like you're not gassed enough to use this 2 minutes to recover, you need to pick it up. Alright, let's talk about our next 9-minute interval. This time we will go up by 5 reps on each round. 5 reps, then 10, then 15, then 20, as far as you can get. We'll do single leg alternating V-ups, split stance Romanian deadlifts, dead bugs, and alternating snatch. Alright, there's a lot going on there. That's good. These are fairly complex moves, and they're only as hard as you make them. So we want to really focus on the quality of these movements rather than trying to rush through them. So grab yourself one more sip of water and let's get down on our back. We're going to start with alternating single leg V-ups. Here we go. Bring one leg up and pull your torso off the ground to touch it, alternating every time. This is the single leg V-up. If you really want to get after it, you can do both legs at the same time off the ground, but that gets hard pretty quick. The split stance Romanian deadlift, or RDL. This is a complex movement, so focus really hard on every rep. We have the split stance, one leg back, one leg forward. We're hinging at the waist. Push your butt back and you will feel the tension in your hamstrings as you bring the weight down to mid-shin. As soon as you begin to feel your back arch and roll, you're finished. Keep that back straight. Once you can no longer do that, you're finished with the rep, you come back up. Dead bugs, we're back on the mat. This is a great core movement. One arm and the opposite leg go out to full extension if possible. The whole point here is to keep your lower back on the floor. When you extend your arm and leg, if your lower back arches up, that means your abs are too weak to hold your lower back down on the floor. So focus on that. As soon as you feel that lower back arch, you stop where you're at and begin your next rep. The snatch is the simplest movement here. We're pulling from ground to overhead in one strong motion. Keep your back in a good neutral, strong position and rip with a lot of power from your hips. That's one round down for me. Again, go ahead of me, go slower than me. Doesn't matter, stay right with me. Just focus on your reps and get a lot of benefit from each of these movements. Again, if you fly through all these, if you just throw your hands up at your feet on these V-ups and let your feet flop back down, it's not going to be very painful on your abs. We want to control and squeeze on every rep. Slowly lower that leg down. For the split stance RDLs, I'm going to switch which leg I have in the back halfway through. So this is my set of 10, so after 5, I'll switch back to my right foot behind. Again, we're pushing your butt back and hinging over at the waist. When my back starts to round, that's when you know you've gone too far. You should feel this in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings. Again, guys, these dead bugs are only as hard as you make them. If you just flop your leg and your arm out over and over, not going to do a whole lot for you. If you really focus on keeping that lower back down, keeping those abs tight, and getting that full extension out of your limbs, this is going to burn extremely badly, and that's what we're after. 4 minutes down, 5 to go, keep working. Take a second to think about whether your pace is appropriate. Can you maintain this pace for another 5 minutes? If so, great. If you're going a little too fast right now, dial it back just a bit. If you're not even beginning to get tired yet, you better step it up for this final 4.5 minutes. Final 2.5 minutes. The more tired you get, the easier it is to really get sloppy on these RDLs. Make sure that you're staying focused on what you're after, that you feel the tension in your hamstrings, and that your lower back is not rounding. Final 90 seconds. Again, the more tired you get, the more tempting it's going to be to rush through these dead bugs. Don't do it. Stay nice and tight and get that full extension on every rep and hold at the furthest point. Final 30 seconds. Wherever you're at, let's push to get a little further. Ten seconds. Bring it home. And everybody rest. Well done. That is 18 minutes of non-stop work. You guys killed it. I'm impressed with you. As always, I'm impressed with you for taking the time to better yourself and improve your health and fitness. You're doing yourself a lot of good. You're doing all of those that care about you a lot of good. You're going to live to be 150 with great quality of life. We appreciate you all. See you for the next one.